Oh wait, I forgot to. Oh no, wait. Let me. Okay, there we go. I put on the YouTube stream too. The YouTube streams that gets like one viewer a stream for like 5 seconds. But hello everyone. Hello. I hope you're all doing very, very well today. I want to do a quick apologies. I wanted to stream more over the long weekend, but I just kept getting caught on stuff. I kept getting caught on like things with family and friends and just other commitments, and it was frustrating. What I need to do is like on day offs, be willing to like stream earlier rather than always trying to leave it to like late, because what ends up happening is you get caught. You get caught like late at night. Someone's like, "Oh, come out, we're all doing this thing." And you're like, "Okay," or you're told, "Oh, this thing's happening," and you have to go. You're like, "Oh, fine, okay." Yeah, it's not like I don't enjoy doing stuff. It's just, sometimes you want to stream and you don't get to. But yeah, I think if I was to spend a little bit more time like in the early time of the day trying to stream, I think that would be better on weekends, because I might be able to get a little bit done. Like on days that like maybe weeks where I think I might get busy, I might get busy. But hello Casey and hello Sari, always looking after us as well. Hope you guys are doing well. Twitch never notified me that you were streaming. Oh no, Twitch, how dare you? Why would Twitch not do that? How dare Twitch? That actually reminds me, I really should get back into the habit of posting like go live tweets on Twitter. I don't even know if that's good anymore. I don't even know if it's like good to post on Twitter like that. Sometimes I get likes. That's one thing that I'm so bad at. I'm so bad at social media. I'm so bad at it. I just never know what to post. And then I have other friends that are so good at it. They're able to post, Casey, I have said this every single time you've said this same sentence. I stream whenever. I stream at this time, but like randomly during the week. I don't have like a schedule. The best you get is it's between the Irish hours of 9 p.m. to like 12 p.m. is probably when I'll be alive. But yeah, I don't know why Twitch didn't notify you. Maybe you gotta click that bell or something. I don't know. Does Twitch have a bell? I think it does, yeah. I remember when YouTube brought that out, when they brought out the bell, and everyone was doing the same thing. All the YouTubers had to change their spiel from, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to like, make sure you like, subscribe and ring that bell, buddy. Make sure you ring the bell. And everyone was really focused on making sure people rang that bell, because there was a lot of worry that if you didn't, you just wouldn't appear in the sub thing at all. Can the music be turned off during the reading? I will. Don't worry. I will. I may forget, but if you just say it when I start, if I do forget, just say it and I will do it. Cause yeah, I think it is nice just to have the sounds of the fire and the birds, when we're doing the reading. Oh wait, oh my god, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me, Casey. I forgot to turn on my streamer bot. I'll manually pinch myself for you. Don't worry. Hang on. Where is it? Manually face pinch. No, wait, not that one. This one. There we go. No, don't pinch me. But yeah. It's I did have a nice long weekend though. Very relaxing, very much needed. And at least this week as well, it's excuse me. This week is gonna go quick as well, because it's like a 4-day week, it'll go a little bit faster. Excuse me, I have a drink next to me, so I'm sipping at it. But yeah, it's I I'll probably have to say it later again when, more people trickle in. But I will be having, annoyingly, I know now when you will be streaming. And by by that, Casey, you mean you you mean you'll just be like, well, I hope he's streaming at this point. And you'll like check stream and be like, okay, yeah, he is, or no, he isn't. But I was just about to talk about that. Next week I will be traveling. I will be going somewhere. I will be going away for Tuesday till Friday. And unfortunately I will not be able to stream. My plan is, though, the alternative in my mind is that I might do like a Discord movie watch along. Yeah. Usually the same time. I remember I did that last time I went traveling. And it was fun. We watched some neat stuff. I think we watched How to Train Your Dragon. And it was very cool. So I'll try and think of something else to watch that would fit. That would be a good movie to watch together. I might put that into the Discord later and be like, give me movie recommendations that you guys want to watch with me. Yeah, that'd be cool. I was practicing, just hearing the piano there. I was practicing singing a song earlier, and it's really funny because the original song is just a little bit too high for me. It's just going into like, it's like in that range where my voice transitions, and from like chest voice to head voice, and it's very difficult to keep the quality super good around there. So we've dropped it a couple of octaves. And transposing is a really cool little thing. If you use like Google Chrome, you can get like a transpose thing. I'm sure Firefox has it as well. I mainly use Firefox. Hello, banana. But what it does is it puts the song down like by semitones, but it makes the voices sound so funny. They go from like the usual normal voice. Like if you use that app to transpose my voice down like a couple of semitones, it goes from like normal sounding to like this, and it sounds really weird. Gay movie for Pride Month. Gotta get that Yuri and Yowie and everything in between. No, I'm going to watch The Notebook. We're watching The Notebook, Banana, and you're gonna have to accept that. We're gonna watch Titanic. Well, we actually already watched Titanic. What's another romance movie? I watched Singing in the Rain with Fua, so that doesn't work. Terminator 1. We'll watch Terminator 1. The straightest movie. Not Terminator, sorry. Transformers 1. Wait a minute. What was that actress's name again? Megan Fox, I think it was. I think a Hallmark and 100% heterosexual. Is it Transformers 1 or is it Transformers like 2 or 3 that has that scene where it's like one of them's like 19 or something and the other's like 17, and he has like a card that explains that it's like perfectly legal in his state? Is that movie? Wasn't that a movie? Didn't that happen in one of those Transformer movies? And it was fucking really weird. Wait, let me look that up. Transformers Age of Consent. Oh yeah, that was it. Age of Extinction. Plot point features a 20-year-old race car driver dating the protagonist's 17-year-old daughter. To justify the relationship, Shane carries a card claiming they are protected by the fictional Romeo and Juliet law. Who was coming up with that, dude? What guy? What the hell were they smoking in the writer's room? I mean, a transformer was like a trans allegory. I feel like at this stage, anything can be a whatever you want allegory. You just say it's media literacy, and like someone who disagrees with you is not media literate, and you win. What the hell? No, yeah, it's like an actual thing. It was an actual thing. I don't know if he gets like his comeuppance in the movie. I don't know if it's meant to be like a that's not good type of thing. But damn, wait a year. 3 years like is fine, but I would say like I'm trying to think 16, 19, like you're kind of pushing it. 2017 is like, yeah, you can wait a year, buddy. Just relax. But then you're talking about like 15, 18. Like, you know, you're getting into stages where like, no, don't try that, buddy. Fucking, you have a 20-year age gap, but they met 20 years? Oh my god, that's scandalous, banana. That would banana. If Twitter found out about that, they would hunt you down. Your father was 1 year younger than your grandmother. Oh my god. That's wild, banana. Cancelled. So that's exactly what happened. They would cancel your father so much, they would try and hunt him down with like pitchforks and torches. But I hope they have a lovely relationship and a lovely marriage. But hello, Aeronaut. It's nice to see you. How are you? They've been married for almost 28 loving years. Wow. They've been married longer than their age gap, which in this case is actually pretty good. It's a pretty good time frame. That's very funny, I will say. What was your mind? What was in my mind for a second? Moving away from the Transformers Age of Extinction movie being very strange and disconcerting, given the divorce rates these days. I will say the one thing now I do question about like what it's gonna look like for Gen Z and stuff with the way gender discourse is going, but I do know that like, you know, those stats where it shows like, oh, like 60% of marriage, like a lot of those are the same people. There's a lot of repeat people who get married and divorce and get married really quickly and divorce really quickly. Now, it's not like they're getting thousands of marriages, but it does bump up the figures a bit. Like your aunt. Oh, is your aunt one of those? Is she a gold digger? Is she hunting for that rich man? Or is she just like she falls in love too quickly? Because some people do that. Some people fall in love really quickly. I have spoken to friends of mine that are deep in the LGBT. Excuse me. Hang on, I'm gonna burp. Like community, and they were telling me about lesbians and their like fucking firework relationships. Like he told me about one that he knew that like they met in a club, and then like a week later they were discussing moving in together, and then like a week later they did, and then like 2 weeks later they broke up. And I hear that's not atypical. Like that's not a uncommon situation. No, but one of her exes is in jail. Oh no. That's a fair reason to divorce, I guess. Here's LGBT. Hello, yes, that's me. Are you... It's Mr. John GBT. It's Mr. John GBT. No, I'm thinking of Chat GBT. But I feel like John LGBT like doesn't have the same rhythm. But that's just because Chat GBT is in my mind. That's kind of dark. come to terms with it though. I see. I won't press, and I think I'd rather keep the mood of the Discord of the stream happy. A gay chatbot. I'm pretty sure you could probably do that. Morrowind? No Morrowind. No Morrowind today. We're doing reading later. We're gonna do reading in a little while. Not too sure when I'll do the next Morrowind stream. Maybe next stream. Maybe I might just do like a just chatting stream. I think I haven't done one of those in a while. I wouldn't mind doing like a ASMR stream, like a not this type of ASMR where I just Tomorrowwind maybe. But like, you know, my Treadio. Also, by the way, guys, watch this. Or listen to this, I suppose. Do you notice something? I can tap my microphone and it doesn't fall forward onto the floor. I got a new microphone, guys. New microphone stand. I finally have a new one. I no longer have to complain about like it falling over. I no longer have to have a piece of cloth holding it in. We're saved. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. But yeah, you probably get like you probably, yeah. I feel like you would definitely say to ChatGPT, like, ChatGPT, I want you to act like the most flamboyant gay individual that you can, and like give it like a personality, and like make it I'm just imagining you like ask it a question, and it will like, you know, answer you in a very sassy way, but it will include like, it'll do like, you know, little apostrophes, and in between it will do like clicks or something, or like gestures gaily. Or like it does like a little leg kick for no reason. No, don't pinch me. I'm being silly. Don't pinch me. I'm being silly. I'm not allowed to be silly. Imagine if there was content where ChatGPT answers your prompt. ChatGPT. Oh, where chat answers your prompt. Chat. Yeah, guys. Wait, hang on. Let me look up what was some of the last few things that I asked ChatGPT. Hey guys, what's some of the famous speeches that Thucydides did in his history of the Peloponnesian War? Could you quickly like list those out real quick? Thanks. That'd be really, really kind of you guys if you could just do that really quickly. Yeah. I mean, you guys are multiple brains working really hard together. I'm sure you could do it. Write my resume for me. I was a professional criminal. I do think, like, I'm sure, what's his name? His like, what's his name again? The YouTube/streamer. Doug, that's it. I was thinking like his name is just his name twice. Hello Poirot, welcome in. Thank you for the 7 stream watch streak. Raccoon to the sky. Doug, I'm sure like has probably taken like transcripts of his chat and fed them into an AI, and just like, I'm pretty sure he has done this, and he just lets it like do whatever, you know? He just lets it, you know, it just becomes like a chat member. I remember Jerma did like a special stream where he pretended he had like a pre-recorded stream and it was called like Catch the Streamer or something, and he was pretending to be someone in chat. He was pretending to be someone in chat, and chat had to guess who he was. And they managed to find him like almost every time. It was really funny. Hang on, I'm going to just put on a little bit of something. There we go. The speeches, I Have a Dream, the inaugural speech of 1961, and more information can be found at your nearest Waffle House. Hello, Kaz. Hello. Hello, how are you? It's nice to see you. Oh my god, that's a lot of people. Hi guys, hello. It's nice. Kaz, I was enjoying your blowing and your purring and your tappies and stuff earlier, but I had to do my own stream. But thank you for raiding me. Hello, cat, the gothic cat boy. That's a lot of thieves. Hello, alien stage lover D. Hello, Kaz. Hello, Healthon. Hello, Cherry the pirate. Hello, cat. Your blowing is crazy. It is. Everyone should know that by now. But hello, everyone. Let me do a quick shout out because I'm not like cool like Kaz, who has so many things like automated. Continuing the streak of no unrecognized command. What are you talking about? Of no. Oh wait, I'm spelling it shout out. God damn it! I've done that twice now. There we go. Continuing the streak of no complaints. Well, I didn't have any complaints. Thank you for the follow. It's Violet Faye. He turned Canadian now. Sorry. How is the ASMR? It's going well. I suppose I should introduce myself. Hello, everyone. My name is Ruadh. And I am a half-human, half-Tuatha, that being the god people of Ireland who lived on Ireland before they were driven to the other world by the Gale, as described in the Lawer Gabala Éireann. Usually, I will sometimes do like normal ASMR streams like Kaz, although I feel like Kaz can do like sensual stuff a lot easier than me. I struggle to like call chat like good boy and good girl and bad boy and bad girl, and I like take like 20 minutes to do it. I feel like Kaz can do that a lot easier than I can. But this stream, we're kind of just doing our little chatting portion. And we're going to be doing a little bit of ASMR reading about Irish history. Hello, Senya. Welcome in. That's a cute emote. I like wave emotes. Hang on, I'm going to wave back at you. What? Get off of me, Banana. No, Banana, you're not allowed to grab my chest. You're not allowed to grab my chest in front of the new people. Get off of me. Hello, Tater the Dictator. I love all these names. Cat the Gothic Cat Boy, Tater the Dictator. Boom, the Dullahan has arrived. The Battle of Clontarf, a big one. Hello, Morky, that is a pretty big one. Stairs. Don't you stare at me. Don't you stare at me, Kaz. That's a new, actually, you know what? Your eyes were very pretty in your stream, so do stare. Tater was here. Oh my. He commented just above. Oh, it's a first time chat. Hello. I just need a reference. Sorry, I should have asked first. You just need to cough a feel. I understand. It's okay. I understand. I was forced to add that. One of my viewers straight up sent me it and was like, "Do this now." They found the asset for me. I'll be listening to the reading. Thank you, Casey. That's very kind of you. Yeah, we're kind of just doing a little bit of chatting. We were talking about, I forget now. Now suddenly I have like more people that I have to entertain, and it's like way harder. And I'm like all stressed now on you. But yeah, the book that we're reading at the moment, that we will be reading in a while, is all about Brian Boru and the Battle of Clontarf. Movies, Transformers, and gay people. Oh yeah, I was talking about... Did you guys ever hear about... In Transformers Age of Extinction or something? One of the plot points is about like one of the characters who's like a 20-year-old is dating a 17-year-old, and they have a whole scene that they dedicate to him like having a card that explains why it's okay for him to be dating a 17-year-old. It's like the Romeo and Juliet law in the movie. It's very weird. It's a very weird scene, and I don't want to know what they were smoking. Hand over your carrot. Hand over your carrot. No, it's my carrot. I don't want to hand over my carrot. I already had some carrots today. I had some turkey and carrots and broccoli. Do you guys eat your veg? You gotta make sure you eat your veg. They're very important. You know what? I never understood? I never understood why people don't like Brussels sprouts. Like that was a very American thing that I saw in cartoons and stuff, but no one liked Brussels sprouts. But like I don't know if it's because of the way we cooked them. We always had like Brussels sprouts, but then we'd have like chopped up rashers, which are like I guess your bacon, like chopped up rashers, sprinkled on top of them, and it made them like so good. They were like always like one of my favorite parts of like Sunday dinners. I feel like if you need a card, then you've already lost. I think so as well. I think so as well. Although now I feel bad. Now I'm thinking about like Joker. Like he had to carry a card for like his medical laugh condition, which I think was a very smart way of doing that, of having his like crazy laugh in the movie. They're basically mini cabbages. I also don't like cabbages. That's fair, Cherry. That's fair. But I don't know. I liked them. I thought they were good. I love Brussels sprouts. You don't like both? You don't like sprouts, cabbages, or rashers? Really? I have not met someone... Well, I guess I have met vegans and stuff. Vegans probably wouldn't like rashers. Well, no, you know what? No, I would say a lot of vegans and vegetarians probably would like meat. They just don't eat it because they have moral qualms about that, which is fair. But that doesn't mean they wouldn't like the taste of it. So to not like the taste is a very big surprise to me. You love Brussels sprouts as an American. Butter with it too. Ooh, sounds good. You love cabbage? Corned beef and cabbage is pretty good. Isn't that like the big American, like Irish American thing? Isn't that like what you guys all assume we eat? Like on St. Patrick's Day, isn't it all like corned beef and cabbage? Yeah. It's interesting because that's just not a thing here. I have never in my life had corned beef and cabbage. Especially because, like, corn especially feels like something, like, I rarely have. I think I've had corn on the cob, like, a total of 4 times in my life. Brussels sprouts covered in parm and baked in the oven is suck. Ooh, that sounds tasty, Kaz. I do it out of American tradition, but I love it. Yeah, from what I understand is the Irish immigrants over in America, beef was a lot cheaper, and corn is effectively was like the potato over there in terms of the abundance of it. So it was the cheapest things. Corn out of a can, maybe on a salad if at all. I think we also have corn out of a can. I don't like vegetables. Well, no, there's other things I suppose no, not actual corn is like how it's cured. Wait, what? I thought like what? I thought it was like corned beef. I thought it's like salted. What are you talking about? What? What? I did not know this. I thought corned beef was like a way of preparing it with corn or something. Are you serious? Huh. I'm gonna have to look up what specifically... Wait, is corned beef... Oh, wait. It's actually kind of nice. Maybe I have had this, so... A pathological amount of corn. Isn't like entire states just made of corn for you guys? What's like the corn state? I did not know this. I thought it was like... For some reason, I was picturing like... beef, but with like pieces of corn in it. Or like in some way prepared in relation to corn. My world has been shocked. My world has been shattered. Oh no. I never had corned beef. Me either, Casey. But maybe I have. Maybe I have to look it up now and be like, I've actually had this. What if I come back to you guys and I'm like, I've had this like half my life. I've never had it. I've had it like every day. No, that would be like ham and cheese sandwiches. And like tuna sandwiches. That's like my 2 big main ones. God, I love Irish butter. I remember going to Germany and like, your guys's, not Germany, Austria, which close, like not the same. You're not the same. I'm not saying you're the same. But the dairy was decent in Austria. Uh-huh. which I assume I've heard from family living around that region who've been to Germany that that like it's similar in terms of quality, but like it's not as good as Irish dairy products. Irish dairy, I will stand by this as some of the greatest in the world. It's just salt cured beef brisket. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. Apparently the large grained rock salt used to cure corned beef are also called corns of salt. Is that is why it's called corn? I see. I'm learning things. Thank you guys for teaching me stuff. Irish butter is just elite. That it is. Wisconsin dairy is really good. I'm not surprised I wouldn't be surprised if there is areas of America that has really good dairy products. Because America is such a huge country that like there's bound to be somewhere that is really cool, that's really good. Cheese good. I remember a friend of mine showed me photos of his visit to America, going to those giant redwood trees, and like I saw him standing next to them, and it was surreal seeing the size of them. I really want to go and just go through those forests and just see the size of those trees. I think it would be incredible. Wisconsin is the cheese state. I'm gonna have to. I would try so many milkshakes at the fairs. Would you? I want to try a Ren fair. They look fun. They look really neat. Is that what you're talking about, Kaz? You'd want to go to like a Ren fair? They also produce like 60% of the nation's cranberries. Old people must love Wisconsin then. Isn't it cranberries? Or am I thinking of prunes? I want to try a I remember I saw like a short of a Ren fair, and it was like a bunch of different like actors and like people who were dressed up, and it cut to like a mushroom, and then the mushroom looked up and it was like the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm in love with a mushroom. Well, not Ren, but like general fairs, but Renaissance fairs are so good. Oh, do you guys not have like fairs over there? We have they wouldn't be as good as like American stuff, because America is always like, they have more money and they always do things quite large over there. But we have what would be called the Marys. He loves Toad, y'all. I like Toad when very pretty Toad. Woman. Man, if that's what women are like over in the Mushroom Kingdom, I gotta go over there. I remember doing a few military shows before doing HEMA. Historical European martial arts, which is like long sword fighting, saber fighting. I remember we were doing like our own little thing. We went into the square and we're like doing some stuff, like showing off some things, and then we were just kind of doing some free sparring. And we ended up in a bind, and I pushed in and we started grappling, but unfortunately I was grappling with the guy who does judo, and I immediately got my ass thrown onto the ground and he fell on top of me, and we were like in big heavy like protective gear. So I remember I stood up and I was leaning on my longsword, and I was like he was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'll be good, just give me like 2 seconds. Imagine they open them out, Toad voice. Still we have HEMA and SCA. ACA seems crazy. Seems really wild. It's how I know Rapier from the SCA group in your uni. I only got to do Rapier like once or twice. I really want to do it again. It was so fun. It was so crazy how far you could hit things. States tend to have fairs where they have a selection of the state's specialities. They're insane. That sounds pretty cool. Be a good way to like experience things too. To like go to these things where they're like trying to show off, It'd be neat. But yeah, I remember one time in HEMA we got to we were using like a mock halberd. Oh my god, trying to fight against that was so difficult. was so difficult. You could just get bonked from so far away and they could pull your sword and just hit you in so many different ways. It really showed how powerful range is. I'm going to move to a place with more people so you might be able to do a lot more rapier. Oh, excellent. Lovely to hear, Banana. I hope you find a cool group and you get to do a lot of cool things. But, I think it might be a good time to get into the... no, not that kind of but. Maybe that kind of but. Some people would think about that kind of but not you guys. You guys are say so. Say so. We're going to move into our reading for tonight. I don't know how much we'll get done, but I think we'll get through a decent amount. And I will turn off the piano, turn the music off. I did so. We are returning to our reading of Brian Boru and the Battle of Clontarf by Sean Duffy. For those of you who are new and maybe listening or are asleep, maybe I can infiltrate your brain and plant like a little seed of interest in Irish history. Brian Boru is probably the most famous High King of Ireland around the 10th to 11th century. Book asset. Thank you, Casey. Wait, is it the 11th century? Hello, Marianne. Say, I always forget how the first century is 0 to 100. I always get mixed up how centuries work because you usually have to go one back or one forward, isn't it? Yeah, sorry, 10th to 11th century, who was the first to really break the stranglehold that another dynasty had over the High Kingship of Ireland, the O'Neills, they became known as, but the O'Neill. Thank you for the lurk. But he's also considered the individual who broke the Viking power in Ireland and kind of threw the Vikings back into the sea. It's not exactly how it goes, but it's often considered the Battle of Clontarf, the same battle that he lost his life at a very old age, by the way. It's considered sort of the final breaking of the Viking power, and it sort of is in a way. After this, the Vikings can't really mount much pressure anymore, and it mostly becomes vying between different kingdoms, provinces in Ireland, as the move towards a kind of national kingship becomes ever closer, before the English arrive with the pleading of one of those such kings, which kind of changes the dynamic hugely for the next multiple centuries, really almost millennia. But that's neither here nor there. Right now we're kind of finishing off this little chapter. I think it's like 10 pages, and we get onto the chapter about the Battle of Clontarf itself. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this little section. So let me hang on. I might need to. Can I justify? I can just move this over here. Take this. Push over here. Oh. Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust my microphone arm. Perfect. I think that'll be fine. No, wait. There's like a... I don't care about the news. Go away. There we go. Now, I do apologize for those of you who are new, and even for my viewers, they haven't really been able to follow... They've been able to follow the story a little bit. At least the general broad history. But there's a lot of names. There's a lot of strange names, because a lot of this is kind of Middle Irish, and it can be very difficult to follow. But this is set roughly around 1004, I think, 1005, around this time. So, yeah. I hope those of you who are resting and who who just like a little bit of background noise will enjoy. And last, when we left off, Brian Boru was basically coming into sort of the dominant king of Ireland. One of the dominant kings of Ireland. Really kind of beginning to overshadow his only real rival left, that of the Cneal Noan. He has effectively at this stage kind of dominated most of Ireland, but he's been a little bit ineffectual at getting the submission of the very northern top areas. So he's been looking to do this for a little while. The humbling of Cneal Noan. But his work was not complete. Brian MacKinnitig could never justly consider himself king of all Ireland, while the northern Unail remained recalcitrant. And when in 1007 the Cneal Noan king of Ailloch, Fleabertuch Unail, again demonstrated his intention of undermining Brian's efforts by heading an expedition to Ulaid, killing the Dal Fiatach king of Leith Cattle, and taking 7 of the Ulaid's pledges in acknowledgement of his overlordship, Brian had to respond if he was to salvage his own hard-won primacy. Not surprisingly, the 4 masters in the Chronicon report only Fleabertuch's accomplishment in Ulaid, not Brian's retribution. Indeed, they delight in reporting that Brian's predecessor, Mael Shocknail of Meath, revived the Onoch Tailton that year, as if to imply that it demonstrated true statesmanship on his part, whereas their reportage of news to do with Brian, by contrast, is confined to telling us that his son Muirchad, his intended heir, was at the same time implicated in the treacherous murder of the South Connacht king of Shiel Namcada. It is the annals of Inishfallen, therefore, that preserve a record of Brian's reaction. He led yet another great muster of men of Ireland, both foreigners and Irish, Morthanol fer Éireann la Brian Etagulu e Goidelu, to Armagh, and forcibly recovered the hostages of Ulaid from Fleabertuch Uanail. Because of the Armagh connection to the annals of Ulster, which were probably being compiled at this time, have a bit more detail, Brian led his expedition north towards Cneal Noan. Pip, no, don't poke me. Don't poke me, Pip. No, I'm trying to read. I'm trying to read in front of people, and you're poking me. That's so mean. Hi, Pip. How are you? It's nice to see you. You should turn a bit more like this. I should turn like this. Where were we? We were here. Brian led his expedition north towards Cneal Noan, camping at Dún Droma beside Armagh, which may be Drundum, about 10 kilometres south near Keady, and took away Ua Creachtain, successor of Fineen, this person of Mag Billa, who was a pledge of Cneal Noan on behalf of the Ulaid. This person was the abbot of Movilla, near Newtownards, County Down, who was obviously one of the 7 pledges that the Ulaid secured by Fleabertuch in his earlier invasion of the kingdom. And we have to assume that the annalists' cryptic accounts omit to tell us that Brian threatened war on Cneal Noan if the Ulaid hostages were not released, and that Fleabertuch buckled under whatever pressure Brian and his army were able to apply. Releasing the abbot of Movilla, therefore, was tantamount to surrendering the overlordship of Ulaid from Cneal Noan to Dalkesh, Dalkesh being Brian Boru's dynasty. This campaign of 1007, therefore, merely restored the status quo, and the following year, for the first 3 months of which the country was paralysed by severe frost and snow, brought no change. In fact, by 1009, the year in which Brian's wife, Dub Colbeig, daughter of the King of Connacht, died, Fleabertuch was attempting to assert lordship over the southern Unail, not, admittedly, by making war on the incumbent King of Tara, the over-king of Unail at the time, Mael Shocknail MacDonald, but by raiding into Brega to Mael Shocknail's east. But there was obviously more going on beneath the surface than the taciturn annals let on, because out of the blue, in 1010, Brian brought the army of Munster north to Armagh, as the annals of Inishfallen have it. Or, as the other annals report, to a place called Clonlock of Sliab Fuath, where in South Armagh, somewhere in South Armagh. We know nothing of what his army did, whether war or diplomacy was the order of the day, but it culminated in the surrender of the greater power in the north of Ireland, Flairbatach Uanail, the Keneal-known king of Ailach, who the annals of Inishfallen tell us, gave to Brian his demand in full, and Brian brought Uanail's hostages to Cain Corrid. Cutuc Uanail a leire, the Brian agus Cutuc Brian le Galu here Uanail Cain Corrid. It was an extraordinary achievement. Even the grudging Four Masters and Chronicon Scriptorum admit it, adding that Brian also took the hostages of the Ualaid. And his admirer behind the annals of Ulster has him taking the pledges of Leith Cuan, that is, the submission of all the northern half of Ireland, although this is an exaggeration, as Keneal Cunail remained non-compliant. Brian's building blitz. The hostages were brought back to Cain Corrid, which is mentioned here in the context that suggests that it was Brian's official residence. Tragically and rather extraordinarily, the site is now unknown, but is assumed to be where the Catholic church in Killaloe now stands, overlooking the town. This reference in the Munster Annals of Inishfallen for 1010 appears to be the earliest to Cain Corrid, although it occurs in the poem celebrating Muirchaitheach MacNeill's famous campaign in 941. This has been shown to be a later vintage. Subsequently, mentions become regular, suggesting the possibility that had only been constructed by Brian. Only recently been constructed by Brian. He was certainly engaged in a program of fortifications. In his later years, the annals usually do not mention construction work, other than occasionally at church sites, but the annals of Inishfallen were impressed enough to report that in the year 995, the fortification of Cashel, Inish Locha Gair and Inish Locha Sangland, and many structures beside were built by Brian. And again in 1012, many fortifications were made in that year by Brian, the fort of Cain Corrid, Inish Gal Dub, Inish Locha Sangland, and the fort of Knockfercher. Presumably, the mention of Cain Corrid here refers to continuing works, bearing in mind that it must already have been Brian's official residence, 2 years earlier when Uanail hostages had been brought there. As to the other fortifications, it is not entirely clear where some of them were. Brian apparently built a castle on the old Oanocht site at Cashel, County Tipperary, and the family certainly had a house there 80 years later. Excuse me. Inish Locha Gair is presumably a cronog on Loch Gur in County Limerick. Loch Sangland was probably a lake that has since dried up at Singland near Limerick, on which Brian perhaps constructed another cronog. Inish Gal Dub is where the port Muirchaitheach Mac Leach, closely associated with Brian, died in 1016. Hello, legend. Don't let me interrupt. Oh no, I'm sorry I let you interrupt. His obit in Chronicum Scriptorum stating that he died in Inish Gal Dub on the Shannon, and perhaps therefore it was the new name for the island formerly called Inish Sivthon, before the Vikings captured it, and that is now King's Island, the site of the later castle at Limerick. Knockfercher is also unidentified, but as Cahir normally implies a stone fortress, we may assume that at the very least the earthen banks of it, and of Cain Corrid, were strengthened by being riveted in stone, or revetted in stone. The Coga inserts a similar statement about castles on its account of Brian's action in these years. By him were strengthened also the dunes and fastnesses and islands and celebrated royal forts of Munster. He built also the fortifications of Cashel of the Kings, and Cain Abrat, and the island of Loch Kend, or Send, and the island of Loch Gair, and Dún Eachar and Dún Clia, and Dún Crut, and the island of Loch Sangland, and Ish Nagal Duv, all across Ireland in like manner. Or Munster in like manner. Clearly the author is here drawing on the same or similar sources as the Inish Fallon analyst, but if so, he omits the Cahir ad Knock Focher and adds a further 7. There is a tendency to assume that the writer dreamt up much of this kind of detail, but as he was writing for a Munster audience and writing at a time when these structures would still have been standing, and when a rough knowledge of when they were erected was probably still vivid in contemporary memory, it is reasonable to suppose that he could not have got away with much invention, and that he is therefore passably accurate in suggesting that they were constructed by Brian, or at least around his time. Excuse me. Sorry, it's getting kind of dark. Let me turn on the light real quick. And by getting dark, I mean I'm going to shift into a better position with the fire behind me. Yes, so that I can better read my book. There's no light. What's a light? One or two of his editions, of course, are famous even today. Borama is the large ring fort just north of Killaloe that seems to have given Brian his nickname, and so it is more than likely that he was involved, if not in constructing the original edifice, certainly in making it out a residence fit for a king of Ireland. Turn on the sun. Turn on the sun. Do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Dún Eachar was at Brewery, County Limerick. Dún Clia may have been at Éna Cleoch, now Knockcaney, about 5 kilometres east of Bruff, County Limerick. Various suggestions have been made for the site of Loch Kend, one of which is now the dried-out lake north of Knockcaney, County Limerick, although there are certainly other places of the same name. The Coga would also see Brian crowning a glorious career in these latter years by acting as a patron of learning. We need a Ruadh karaoke stream. I know. I gotta do a karaoke stream soon. I do. He sent scholars and masters. Oh yeah, here's the Coga. He sent scholars and masters to teach wisdom and knowledge, and to buy books beyond the sea and the great ocean, because their writing and their books, in every church and in every sanctuary where they were burned and thrown into water by the plunderers from the beginning to the end, and Brian himself gave the cost of learning and the cost of books to every one separately who went. Of course it is all a little idealized and romantic, but it may be that the description in the same section of the Coga of Brian commissioning other works, especially ecclesiastical architecture of note, has no more to recommend it, as with his fortresses, the Coga's audience comprised individuals in a position to contradict it if it were inaccurate. By him were erected also noble churches in Ireland and their sanctuaries. Many works and repairs were made by him. By him were erected the church of Killaloe, the church of Inniskeltra, and the bell tower of Toomgraney, and many other works in like manner. By him were made bridges and causeways and roads. Elements of each of the 3 churches named here survive today that are credibly datable, insofar as this can be established to Brian's time. In Killaloe, the cathedral built by Brian's great-great-great-grandson Donal Mór Ua Brian in the late 12th century is on the site of an earlier church, whose beautiful Romanesque doorway is preserved in the southwest corner. The building also houses a remarkable stone on which is carved both a Viking runic inscription and an ogham inscription requesting a prayer for its maker, Thorgrim, presumably of Norse extraction, perhaps a Limerick mason. and in the grounds of the cathedral can be found St. Flananon's oratory, sometimes known as Brian Boru's vault, which has another fine Romanesque doorway assigned to the 12th century, perhaps in a remodelling of works undertaken under Brian's patronage in the previous century. Hello, abandoned bad dragon toy. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? I hope you've been having a nice time. It's nice to see you again. Still abandoned, I see. You haven't been cleaned. Brian's brother Marchon died in 1010 as head of the clergy of Munster, and among the various positions he had captured for himself was that of Comarba, or superior of Killaloe, and of Inniskeltra. And indeed it is harder to imagine Brian not presiding over the construction or reedification of churches at these sites than his doing so. Inniskeltra has one of Ireland's most magnificent assemblages of medieval ecclesiastical remains, including at least 4 churches dedicated to St. Michael, St. Mary, St. Bridget, and is therefore usually assigned to the 12th century, although the door may be an intrusion, and St. Cameen. Sorry, there's just a long list of names. Let me see if I can move past that. There we go. The Coca does not mention this, but inserts credits but instead credits Brian with building a round tower at Tumgary, which none now survive. But here again the Coga is certainly at least partly vindicated, because we know that such an edifice did once exist there, for when the annals recorded death in 966 of its Comarba, Cormac Ua Killeen, they add that by him was built the great church of Tuamgrana and its bell house. Doing okay. After work, went straight to neighbour's place where 2 other friends were. Hanged out for a bit there. Now I have to couple beers and go eat. Ooh, I hope you get a good sleep. A nice good eat. Sometimes I find that if you don't have too much drink, but just a little bit of alcohol, you get it can actually be a very deep sleep, you know? There's 2 possibilities I find with drink. If I'm drinking, if you get enough to get a little bit tipsy, if you drink too much, obviously you lie down in bed and everything starts spinning and everything feels bad, and that's not good. But I also find sometimes when you're tipsy and you lie down to go to sleep, things will start spinning a little bit, but it's almost kind of like you're being hypnotized to sleep. It's kind of hard to explain. I have to get used to it so I can learn to chug it. No, Pip, don't chug drink. You gotta be careful. You just sip drink. Don't be pressured into chugging. Let's play Tipsy or Vertigo. Yeah, let's play Will I be lulled to sleep or will I rush for the bathroom? Sorry guys, I know this is meant to be a relaxing stream, but yeah. Although this was not during Brian's reign, I sleep the best after some devil's lettuce. Makes sense. I know many people who do. You like vodka sunrises? Huh? That sounds interesting. I don't know what that is. Unless you mean drinking vodka till the sun rises. Vodka with sherry. I'm not a big vodka person, I will say. Tequila sunrise, a cocktail, but vodka. I see. That makes sense. I've heard of a tequila sunrise. Yeah. I just didn't make that connection. I'm more of a whiskey person. Where were we? And some momentary reading in this case. Don't be mean to me, legend. I'm doing a good bit of reading. I've got 7 pages done. I'm doing good. I'm doing decent. You're Irish, of course you're a whiskey person. Hee. Wolfie's a big whiskey person actually. Although you guys might not know Wolfie. He doesn't stream much anymore. But he's really into whiskey. Your standard Czech, you go for beer, rum and coke and wine. Very nice. Rum, I do like rum too. A good rum is very nice. Where were we? Although this was not during Brian's reign, but rather that of his brother Matgamon, we must view all buildings as composite works that each generation remodelled as circumstances required and as resources permitted, and one can well imagine Brian's massively more profitable career lending itself to far greater benefaction than Matgamon might have managed. And it is a remarkable validation of the family's efforts that not only is the beautiful church of Tumgraney still standing, but it may be the oldest church in Irish church still in use, although now as a heritage centre, and although its many Romanesque features are classically 12th century in date, the western portion, an extraordinary linteled doorway, may well be that through it Brian entered when visiting. We do red wine and Coke combo a lot. I don't know. Red wine and Coke, that's strange. I've never seen that before. I've had wine and mulled wine and white and red, but I never had it with Coke. That's an interesting combo. I don't know I don't know if I'd like that. Mulled wine is very nice. I remember they were giving it out in Disneyland Paris. I feel like you have to be very careful. If you had a bit too much of it, you could definitely get smashed. White wine with water. You're just making your wine less wine then. Huh? This seems... I guess you make it last longer. You soften the sharpness of the taste. I don't know, man. Maybe you Czechs have some interesting ways of doing drink. As a Wisconsinite with German, Czech, Irish, Scottish ancestry, you're an outlier and don't like beer. You do like hard cider, though. Cider can be nice, yeah. Cider can be very tasty. The few times I've had it. Anyway, the final push. Of course, individuals who advanced as far in years as Brian will often spend longer in contemplation of the hereafter, and the carrying out of works for the glory of God is to be expected. For when we next see Brian at the national stage in 1011, he was, even by a conservative estimate, 70 years of age. And yet, remarkable as it... No, Fox, don't poke me. Did the poke work? I don't see if it did or not. I just saw I got poked. Damn you, Fox. How dare you. Also, hi, Fox. It's nice to see you. It did? Damn it. You just got free pokes and I didn't even notice. You just got to assault me. How dare you. You were waiting for me to read. Yeah, poke him. Did you get him? You were sneaky. You are sneaky. I was so close. Pip was very close. Pip almost got me. Pip almost got me on the nose. I was looking over here and it just missed me. It's nice to see you. I hope your week is going nice. Okay. And yet, remarkable as it may seem, it was at this age that Brian finally realized his life's ambition. You never face the right way, that's why. You never... I'm looking over here because my chat's over here. And you guys are over here, see? But I also have to read my book. I have to read the book. It was a year of feverish activity, during which Brian appears to have launched 2 separate campaigns to force into submission the last of Ireland's descending powers, Cneil Conall. Face chat more than... No, I don't wanna. You guys will poke me on the nose. I don't want to get poked on the nose. No. I fooled you in putting you there for a reason. I do remember. I remember you did catch me one time very well. I can't remember what the exact circumstances were, but you got me to look this direction and then just immediately got me on the nose. Where were we? Oh yeah. Prospects had improved dramatically since Flairbatuk Uanail of Cneil Noan became Brian's vassal the previous year, and perhaps also his son-in-law marrying his daughter Babine. So in 1011, Flairbatuk had joined in what the annals of Inishfallen called the Great Munster of the Men of Ireland by Brian MacKinnitig, that encompasses the armies of Munster, Leinster, and the southern Unail of the Midlands. Together they launched a massive invasion of the Donegal area inhabited by Cneil Conall, and severely ravaged it. What is noticeable is that by the first time the contemporary sources note that Brian took a back seat. Oh, sorry. What is noticeable is that for the first time the contemporary sources note that Brian took a back seat. He had certainly travelled north, but when they arrived in Cneal Conall, the army broke into two divisions, led, the annals of Inishfallen tell us, by the most senior of Brian's sons, Mircid and Donal. According to the four masters, Mircid joined Flairbatuk and marched to the far north of Donegal to attack the Cneal Lugduk, ruled by O'Donnell, or the O'Donnells, and probably therefore his younger brother Donal led the battalions that were active further south in the county, making war on the reigning overking of Cneal Conall. Mail Runod Ua Mail Dorid. I hope you guys are enjoying my attempts at these names. Oh my. Why did you oh my me? The campaign was successful in terms of booty. 300 captives and many cows were taken. Oh my. Booty. Be quiet. He's using it in the term of loot. Of goods. Never. Next break time. Did you know that if you say roof 3 times, each roof sounds different? I don't believe you. Roof, roof, roof. No, why did I do it? Why did I do it? No, why did I do it? I realize what you've done. No. No. Booty could be a loot. I can't believe I didn't actually like clip it together in my mind until I was halfway through and then it was too late. Clip it. Don't clip it. Don't clip me barking. I hate you guys so much. I hate you guys. Ugh. How many pages have I read? How many pages have I been trying to read and you idiots have been slowing me down? We've done literally like what? All this time. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. That's okay. You're clipping it? No. Hang on, I'm gonna have another sip of water. Well, Coke Zero actually. Probably not the most hydrating thing. The campaign was successful in terms of booty. 300 captives and many cows were taken, the latter at least being brought back to Munster, at which point we hear that Brian went after that to the loch. Frustratingly, we are not told what loch is intended. It may be one of his new palaces at Loch Gur or Inishloka Sangland, or it may mean that he withdrew to a lake in the vicinity of Donegal before another push to secure Cneal Conall's submission. That Brian may have set up such a temporary headquarters is suggested by an enigmatic little sentence in Latin and Irish in the Annals of Ulster for this year, placed immediately after his first Cneal Conall campaign, to the effect that Brian and his predecessors and now faithful ally Mael Shocknail MacDonald were iterum in classae sua oak Enoch Dub, again in their fleet or camp at Enoch Dwib, which may be Anaduff, near Drumsna, County Leitrim. Here, near the upper reaches of the Shannon, which they may have presumably navigated from their homes to the south, we can imagine the two elder statesmen holding court while their younger lieutenants took charge of the challenge of grinding down the notoriously independent Cneal Conall. We have multiple clips. I hate you guys. I hate you guys so much. These names. Hang on. I'm going to type out. I'm going to type out what I have to read nice and smoothly. So, let me look at it. No A there. That's one. Where's another one? Where's another? Dorid. Trying to do this nice and smoothly is really... You kind of just have to commit and be like, whatever you say is correct. Oh, it's you. It is me. It's Rua. There's a lot of times when we've seen Rua here and there. Either as Ruadh, Ruig, Ruinoid. I have a hard time pronouncing stuff. I should get you guys to read paragraphs. I should get you guys to send me in. I'll find like parts where you guys have to read it. And I'll see how good you guys can do, huh? How about that? You're bad at that. Hell no. You can't read. Pip can't read. Pip can spell but can't read. Your friend tortures you in D&D with Irish names I can barely pronounce. Get bullied, get bullied, get bullied. You would love to submit fan reading. That could be fun. But then, like, what will happen, though? What will happen is one of you, and I know you, Legend, have a great voice. One of you will have, like, a way better voice than me, and, like, all of my viewers will leave me for that guy. Or girl. It could be a girl, you know? And, like, it's over for me. They'll start a YouTube channel. They'll start a Twitch. And it will just, like, I'll just lose everyone. And no one will care about me anymore. It'll just be me, Brua. Not even Brua will be here. Brua will leave me too. It'll just be me and the snails. Let me turn on my mother voice. I know someone named Quiva. And I still to this day don't understand how it's said the way it's said. So, it's said... So C has a K sound, queeve, and MH makes a V sound in Irish. So quiva. Now how AIOI makes a EL sound, not 100% sure either, but it just does. I still haven't started T, so I still got it at the moment. Ah, I see. Follow me to YouTube. Hashtag better than Ruadh. Don't spell it YouTube either. Don't be mean to me. You're bullying me, guys. Now you're bullying me. I've forgotten your teaching already. Where were we? We were... Here we were. And from there, on his expedition in 1006, Brian now led an army northwestward up through the gap between Loch Arrow and Loch Agara into Mag Coron, the plain around Ballymote, County Sligo, and carried back the king of Kinneal Conall, Mael Ruanod Ua Mael Dorid, in submission to Cain Corrid. How Brian's presence in County Sligo led to the capitulation of the king of the Donegal area goes unexplained here, but the annals of Inishfallen add the crucial detail that this was a great hosting by Brian to Kinneal Conall, by both land and sea, from which it seems that as Brian's land army was knocking on Ua Mael Dorid's front door, a fleet had been sent up along the west coast to put pressure on his rear, and that it was this extraordinary combination that finally brought Ua Mael Dorid to his knees. The annals of Inishfallen agree with the other annals that this impressive manoeuvre ended with the king of Kinneal Conall's returning to Cain Corrid with the Dal Caish king, so that, quote, he accepted a large stipend from Brian and made complete submission to him. Corruch inerid mór o Brian, August Cotuk o Orgrir Dubrian. The word used for the gift, inarid, is synonymous with turastal, and is a ceremonial gift the Lord, from the Lord that seals a vassal's submission. Brian MacKinnatig, this king of Munster, was now therefore the overlord of the king of Kinneal Conall in the far northwest, an event without precedent in Irish history, and also the overlord of every one of his contemporaries throughout Ireland. It had not been easy. It had not been without a price. Brian's son Donal died shortly after returning from this Donegal campaign, perhaps from injuries or illness acquired on it. But it was a truly magnificent achievement. The author of Coga Gaeleg Rigalev would have us believe that Brian's greatest achievement was a mythical banishment of the Vikings from Ireland, and subsequent generations looked on his death in the course of a glorious victory at Clontarf in 1014 as surely his finest hour. But emphatically that summit was climbed 3 years earlier. Of course, it did not last, but for one brief season, in the year 1011, there was not a king or a lord of any standing in Ireland who had not formally submitted to Brian Boraim MacKennedy of Dalkesh, and never before in the history of Ireland, and almost certainly never again in the history of Ireland, was that the case. That is the end of that chapter. At 1011, Brian stands as a true High King of Ireland. Story time. Knocking on Ruadh. No, don't knock on my door. Don't knock on my door. You'll distract people. You'll distract people knocking on my door. Everyone will hear it. They'll hear the knocking and be like, what's that? And I'll have to mute you. Hi Ruadh, sorry. I'm like, hi Lumi, it's okay. No one's ever late to a Ruadh stream. Unless I'm ending stream, then yeah, you're kinda late, buddy, sorry. Don't just get off of me. No, wait a minute. You're holding, I didn't test this. No, wait, get off my hand. Get off my hand. I didn't test this with the book. I didn't realize that it does like a hand holding. That's way too lewd. Grab the book? No, it's my book. I didn't realize it does that. I forgot that that's where I would place it. Hand holding with Ruadh. No. Anyone just mentions Genzuki and it's over. No, stop. Don't hold my hand. Wait, can grab your hand. No, Fua, don't look at this. Don't look at this harlotry that's going on stream right now. Also, I love Genzuki. No, don't get off of me, Fua. You're spreading rats. You're gonna spread like rats that we're dating again. Mike has just come off that. They're gonna start shipping us again. They're gonna start shipping us. See, it's already happening. It's already happening there. Don't get off of me. You heard of me. This is meant to be ASMR and you guys are holding my hand. Get out of here. It's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay at all. I didn't test the chest grab with my hand up like this. I didn't realize I would do that. Oh no, it's boyfriend ASMR now. Oh, thank you, Lumi. Oh my god, you're right. You try to hold hands with your boyfriend, but he's too engrossed in his book. ASMR roleplay. Your boyfriend. No, your boyfriend isn't hard to get. Your boyfriend is emotionally distant ASMR roleplay. Your boyfriend is not a touch love person. Playing hard to get. It's Pride Month. Yowie time. Oh no, you got me there. I better yowie it up. Otherwise I'm homophobic. You should do it. You guys know I don't do like BFE very well. Maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll do something. Where's our art? There was meant to be art. There was meant to be pretty spicy art. Not necessarily for that, but it was meant to be coming along. But unfortunately, the artist had something come up that has put it on momentary hold. I hope to get it soon, though. Well, give it some time. Give it some time. No, not Fua. Not this art is definitely not me and Fua. This is, I think I mentioned it before, but it is spicy art. Spicy art Ruadh X Wolfie. I've thought about that. I've thought about like not specifically that, but like getting art between friends is always really cute, but like spicy art between friends, between like VTuber friends. So Fua and Rua would be Fua. No, Wolf, don't you poke me now. Now both of them are here to bully me. Get away from me. Don't poke me. I've been told to bully you. Yes, no. No. I already deal with you fucks enough. I deal with all of you trying to bully me, and now you're all here to attack me. Oh, it's not fair. It's not fair. I'm meant to be respected. I'm meant to be appreciated. I'm meant to be like fucking, I won't say worshipped. There's other streamers that will make you worship them. We won't do that. I'm gonna draw it. No. No, wait. Sorry, Wolfie. Wolfie, you've been. I'm sorry. I was not. I can change that. Which one of you are empregged? This. No, not empreg. No, no. No. Fox is not a. You said you want. No, I didn't. I said in a. You're supposed to like. No, I was saying in a broad context of like potential like like friendship for a spicy art. As no reading. Chat, this ASMR as no reading. Yeah, apparently I'm just not allowed to read. It's okay because we just finished the chapter. We finished the chapter, but it's not even ASMR anymore. We actually finished the part. We now move on to part 2, Clontarf, but somehow I feel like the book didn't end. I wasn't finished reading, but I guess I am now. I guess I am. You guys are being so silly. You can't read. I bet you'd be cute with a blindfold. Okay, Mr. Wolf. We gotta shut you up. We gotta shut you up real quick. Where's... I'm doing it? No. Cease this disgusting behavior. You know what? Pride Month's fucking cancelled. I'm cancelling it right now. No, fuck you guys. You don't get to be proud. If this is what I have to go through. You guys don't get it. Pretty sure the one usually has their mouth. You can't cancel Pride Month. No. Is the reading done? It is, sir. I'm sorry, Casey. It is. It's the chat's kind of gotten a little bit wild. The chat's gotten a little bit silly. So, and I think at this stage I'd find it very hard to go back to the reading it now. But we got like 10 pages done. So that was decent. That was decent. He's blushing so hard. No, I'm not. I'm not even blushing. You find it very hard. I'm going to strangle you, Wolf. I'm going to strangle you, Wolfie. Stream postponed till end of June. Yeah, I'm cancelling all streams until July. Technically, next week will be a bit of a delay. You will gladly listen. Can you continue reading? We're kind of being silly. I'm sorry. I might if chat slows down for a little bit. If chat slows down for a little bit, they'd like that. That's true. What don't they? Hang on. I'm gonna pull up the Bible and start reading. They'll hate that. We gotta put a sock in Wolfie's mouth. We gotta shut him up. Let's relax, guys. Let's just chill it. Let's chill it out a little bit. You're getting very silly. Slow mode. Let's go. You haven't been silly at all. I know, Casey, but others are being silly. Not the Bible. We'd start burning. just like my CCV just cuts in half. I start reading and like half of you combust. I think some ice into the fun sounds good. Ice. Oh, I get you. Actually, I need a drink. This isn't even ASMR anymore. I guess I'm still kind of talking a little bit softly, but it's not like actual ASMR anymore. Quick, I'll do some ASMR noises. Blah, 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 blah. If the chat cools down, the reading will continue. Maybe. You said let's chill. That's true. I did. Hello, 6men6. Welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat. It's nice to meet you. I'm not you. I usually chat isn't this down bad as some would say, as the kids say. They say down bad. I believe. Is that what the kids say these days, or have they changed it in some way? I can bring the mood down real fast if yeah, just be like. Just talking about like some really depressing things. Don't do that. I think we all can. Shortest Brian Boru rating? Yeah. You're Casey, you haven't experienced me like going to do a reading stream and then just like not being allowed to read by chat. Where they just keep me going for the whole day. Well, not the whole day, but like for the full stream. It's happened often enough. And you were so, I think you said earlier, like Mike and Haru are missing out. They are missing. Sometimes you distract yourself though. No, not true. I am the utmost professional. I am the utmost professional. What do you like about Genzuki? His unbelievable talent at music. It's really impressive. And his like passion for music made me want to try and at least like do singing. Yeah. So now I take singing lessons. Also, his model is very pretty. Is that what you wanted to hear, Fox? Is that what you want to hear? His model is really pretty. Professional just means you get paid. I have like 5 subs right now. That I think that's close enough. When's my next payday? When's my next Twitch payday? Monetization, no. Analytics, payouts. Okay. I think it's next. Okay, I think the next time, like when the June subscriptions roll through. When the June subscriptions roll through, I'll get paid. So it's I'm a professional, truly professional. You'd like to hear more about Brian Boru, but the chat is being silly now. I'm sorry. No, just to see if you would rant about everything you like about him. Well, like it's hard because like as an EN person, there's only so much I can know about Genzuki. Like it's as someone who doesn't speak Japanese, but I don't know. I just like his vibe. He's very much him. You know, I remember before he said something, and this will you LGBTQ people will like this one. A lot of people were arguing over what he is, in terms of descriptions. A lot of people were like trying to claim him as certain things, one or the other. And he said, and I like this kind of conception. He said, Genzuki is Genzuki, rather than like he, she, or whatever. And I like that. And I do think he's an individual that is very much himself, which I know is he does use male, like the Japanese male terms. So he is fine, I think. But he is very much someone who is just himself, and I like that. And that's how he sees himself. He doesn't apply too many labels. I would say, Casey, that the reading has ended. I'm sorry. The reading has ended for today. So yeah. Sorry about that. I don't think I'd get back to it. That seems like a good answer to get people feel a bit nosy. Yeah, I'm not very good with like, I'm not good with words. I'm not good with like phrasing things. For some things I can be. For things that I'm like, I've done a lot of reading about, I could probably phrase things better. But like coming up with things on the spot, I'm so bad when like people are like, "Oh, what genre of music do you like?" And I don't remember. I don't remember what like the music of like that I listen to is. Never mind asking me to like remember names. I'm so bad at that. Seems like a good and oh wait, next reading stream. I don't know. I don't know. Because I think I've done 2 reading streams in a row. So I might take a break and do another different stream next time. I'll see. I'll see. I'm not too sure. I'll think about it. I do want to do a karaoke stream at some point soon. Because I haven't done one in a while. When are we getting keys? Maybe I should do like a regular ASMR stream. Where I just jingle keys for Pip. And Pip is just like a happy duck. My brain's tired now. Really? Yeah. I like just like my 3DO. I do like the 3DO and I'll just like jingle some keys. Fox is excited about jingling keys. Are you like a Baba Fox? Do you like when when the keys go jingle jangle? I got spurs. Wait, no. I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle, as I go right merrily along. And they say, oh, ain't you glad you're single? And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Stream is ending soon, or I'll see. I'll see. I might go for another little bit. I am feeling a little bit tired now. I think the lack of sleep last night, because it was like a 4-day weekend and my sleep schedule got destroyed. And even I was just lying in bed for like 3 hours. Was it 3 hours? Like 2.5 hours, I would say. Just kind of like trying to get to sleep. And then I had a full day today, so I am a little bit tired. But yeah, I think what I'll do next week. So next week I am going to London. I'm going to London. I'm going to the city of. Don't worry, I'll wear a stab-proof vest. I'll wear like stab-proof everything. I'll buy some riot gear before I go over. Don't worry, guys. I'll be safe. I'm in like a nice part, so it's okay. Thank you for the reading, Addison. Good night, Casey. Thankfully everything's going to be paid for, so it's going to be pretty sweet. We'll get some like food and stuff every day. But I will be busy for that week. Tuesday to Friday. Friday I might be able to stream because I'll be back in the evening of Friday. I think I'll be back around 8 a.m. Hello, Marianne. Enjoy your trip. It's not until next week. Don't worry, guys. It's not until next week. He's leaving us again. I'm sorry. But I did want to mention that what did I want to mention? I wanted to mention that what I'll probably do is I'll probably do like a Discord movie watch along. I'll do like a Discord movie watch along. Is it me or did the screen just flicker for a sec? Did the screen flicker for you guys? No, Lumi, no. Don't get off of me. Oh, I like smacked it down. I smacked your hand off me. It did for me. I must have missed it if it did. Huh. It could have been, I don't know. Could have been anything. Might have just been like a weird flash. Sometimes I feel like I blink, but like I don't register that I blinked. And like that can be like a weird flash. And sometimes you guys catch me frog blinking. I'll like blink one eye and blink the other. And it'll be very obvious on the model. Ugh. Also, speaking of screen flickering, I don't know if I said it to you guys. I've been getting over the last like month or so, maybe month and a half, I've been getting the odd artifacting. Artifacting is basically when your screen gets like weird graphical glitches, and usually signals either a GPU driver issue or potential hardware issue. Now I was like using the GPU pretty hard because I was using it on some like kind of graphically intense games. So that was starting to happen. And like it wasn't just like a few small things. There was definitely the odd like really bad thank you for the face hold. You thought it was Slenderman getting closer? Huh? Wait, now I'm like looking in the trees. Now I'm looking in the trees and you've like freaked me out. I'm like gonna picture Slenderman's gonna run up and grab me. But yeah, I've been getting like graphical glitches, artifacting, and it was usually when that starts to happen, it means your GPU's kind of not too long for the world. It can last another while. It only if the screen glitches. Oh, I see. I get what you mean. Now it's like usually when it happens, I restart and it's all good again. But I kind of decided after it happened again pretty badly. I was like, I restarted, everything's fine, everything's working fine now, but you know what? I may as well go get something new. So this Monday, the day before I fucking leave, so I don't even get like time to put it together, I have a new GPU coming in. I'm going from a 3080 to a 5080, which is a big jump. Big jump. And I'm really looking forward to it. I should have more than enough space. I had to get like a new PSU as well, because the one that I have may not be able to fully provide enough electricity, enough energy. What's a GPU? What's a GPU again? A graphical processing unit. Pip. It is the thing that basically, your graphics card. It's the thing that allows you to like see things on the screen, pretty much. Your processing unit does all the, as the name implies, processing all the tasks. But like, you know, when you have really good graphics on games, that's your graphics card doing it. And graphics cards are usually the most expensive thing of any PC. But I got kind of lucky. I just happened to decide to like get a new GPU. I'd been thinking about it for the past couple of months. I was like, do I really need to upgrade? And I was like, nah, I'm probably fine for a while. Then I started getting the artifacting, and I was like, yeah, I should probably do something about that. I got really lucky when I looked up on Amazon, and it was like 30% off. Oh no, sorry. The GPU was 25% off. The PSU was 30% off. PSU is power supply unit, for those of you who don't know. And I was like, hell yeah. You're getting a free gaming PC from cleaning and an old real estate business. Oh, that's a very nice payment. You think it's real hard to imagine things onto the screen? To imaginate? It probably is very hard to just imagine things on the screen. I should try that though. If my GPU ever breaks, I can just stare at the screen and be like, I'm playing Crusader Kings 3 right now, and I'm ruling the world. The GPU thinks real hard. Oh, I see, yeah. It does. It thinks real hard and shows you things, and like, it's very smart. No, don't bonk me. Don't be mean to me. This is my parents' old business. The game PCs were from the old boss. Ah, I see. That's pretty neat. But, I'm getting a little eepy. I'm getting a little tired. I do feel bad because Haru or Mike didn't show up. But I'll just have to remember to, especially because Haru was the one that was like shouting at me to get the chest grab. So she's gonna miss it. Oh no. But I'm going to have to rest well, Ruadh. Thank you. I guess we got like an hour and 45. That's okay. I'm just a little low energy. But I'm going to immediately publish the VOD. I'm going to completely forget the moment I raid out. I'm going to completely forget to publish it. You're going to have to upgrade some stuff. Hell, you know what? It's fine just getting a whole thing regardless. And maybe you can sell it. Probably not. No, don't roof me. I'll remind you in Discord. Thank you. I gotta make sure they keep their streaks alive. I don't want to be mean to them. I do feel like this is Haru's like Because Haru is very consistent. Haru gets like every. Haru has like a near 100 stream streak or something at this stage. I feel like this is the first time Haru has missed a stream in a long time. Yeah, that's crazy. Especially one that like I did a command for her. She got the grab command. She old. Don't say that. She's gonna like drop kick you. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting the 5080. It's gonna be a bit of a hassle though, I will say. I'm gonna have to come back and like take apart my PC, put it back together. The VOD have watched a bit in 24 hours. They'll keep it. That's good to know. She won't know. Don't tell her. She will know, Pip. She's gonna watch. She's gonna watch the stream. She's gonna come for you. She's gonna fucking grab you and slam you. No. Shh. Okay. I'll be quiet. Another thing I want to do, I want to maybe some weekend I'll like look into it better. I want to try and figure out how to do vertical streaming. Because there is a way to, like, I have the things in place to actually do it. I just need to like build the scenes for vertical streaming. And then I can do it like on YouTube. I can have like vertical YouTube streams. And I'll have hundreds of followers or hundreds of viewers on YouTube Shorts by acting like a child. But I'll have like a hungry hippo or like an alligator or something. I'll like replace all the teeth with nails, and I'll be like tapping the tooth. That'll make it clamp down and be like, oh my god, guys, it's gonna stomp on my hands. It's gonna bite me, guys. It's 15-second timer. It's gonna bite me, guys. It's gonna bite me. Oh my god. Make sure you send me gift cards. Make sure you send me gift cards on the thing to make sure it bites me. And then, and yeah. I fucking hate those guys. I hate those guys so much. I hate those YouTube Shorts so much. They're the most annoying thing. I'll give her hot men if she finds out. You can't give her Ruadh. I ain't giving her Ruadh. I'm not someone's to give. I'm me. I'm my own person. Teat toot. Yeah, teat and toot. Toot toot. No. Oh, KC with the followage. 1 month and 4 days and 23 hours. If you would have waited another hour, you would have had 1 month and 5 days. You blocked them to cleanse your algorithm. I really should start doing that myself. I know Jack Films did like a big like video on, not like a big video, but like did a video on them. Oh, banana, 1 year, 1 month and 29 days. Nice. Why didn't it work for Pip? Pip, try again. Try again, Pip. Because you definitely have like a decent amount of time. There we go. 1 month, 1 year, 5 months, 16 days and 5 hours. I can't watch as much because my life schedule. That's okay. I don't mind. Mary Ann with 1 year, 5 months, 16 days and 22 hours. Wow, you guys. It's mad how it's been like... technically it's been what? 2 years? 2.5 years? I've only just hit 1,000 followers. Damn. Damn, I'm not a very good VTuber, am I? I never claimed I was gonna make it. I was always just gonna be a little guy. Same day as Banana. True, actually. Wow, look at that. Holy shit, yeah, actually, that's really close. Oh my god. But I like my Irishman. I've been aware of Ruadh longer than I've been following, so it's probably only like a week. No, don't say that. No, I'm never gonna make it. This is when you guys have to be like, no, Ruadh, you can make it. You can get really, really popular, and you'll be like amazing, and you'll join some big corpo, and you'll get millions of bucks. And I'd be like, oh, thank you guys. Where's my donations? You gotta give me donations to give me motivation. You are a fantastic VTuber. No, no. See, now I have to deny. I have to deny. So I deny. I say I'm not good, and then you guys continue to tell me how good I am. That's how this works, okay? That's how that's how this part of the stream works. So okay, so we now do this, okay? Then I won't get money. Here's your donation. Thank you. Oh, thank you for half a year, fool. It's very kind of you. Don't join the corpos, but what if I wanna? What if I wanna do like corpo things? What if I wanna be like it's all a capitalist trap? My man, fucking Mister bought a house for his mother. If the capitalists want to trap me, they can trap me. I don't mind. I won't be like Mister and not pay taxes though. Thank you for the sub, Fua, by the way. It's very kind of you. You're 6 months preggers, as Daya would say. Daya always says that. 3 more months for Fua's sub baby. Yeah. What if I like joined like Niji Sanji or something? But like for payment, I require them to give me stock in Niji Sanji. Like every year, as part of my salary, I get like 1,000 shares in Niji Sanji on the Japanese stock market. What type of stock? Niji Sanji stock. They're a public company. Hollow Stars, well, Anycolor they're called, and no wait, Anycolor is Niji Sanji. Hollow Corp. What the fuck is Hololive again? What's their company? How are the stock markets, Rua? The stock markets have been pretty kind to me. I must say, they've been pretty kind to me over the last week or so. They were very flat for a while, just not a lot happening. Not a lot happening, but they were very, very nice to me a little while ago. Let me take a quick look. Holowayolo. Hollow is hollow. Not Hollow Stars. There's no Hollow Stars anymore. Will it let you be an Irish book reader? Maybe. I mean, I could be like the relaxed. What type of corpo streamer would I be? What if I disappeared? Okay. What if I 2 months down the line, I'm like, guys, it's my last stream. I'm finishing today. But maybe you guys will see me in another way. Who knows? Maybe you'll find me again. And then you guys see me and I'm like in a new light, hear my voice. But I'm like a really excited YouTuber, guys. Guys, come on, let's play some Valorant. Let's play some Overwatch 2. If you were a corpo, what would you want to be for your VTuber? I don't know. I want to be Rua. I like being Rua. I'm Rua. What are you guys talking about? I'm Rua. I'd be Rua. I'd be Rua, but Orua. I'd be a VTuber, an Irish VTuber called Rua Orua. Yeah. Or maybe I could be like Quilta Uarua. Rua MacQuilta. Rua, but he has a mustache and glasses. Yeah. Yeah, I'm straight up just like I go into stream. You guys, like the stream starts and it's just this. Wait, no, that's too small. No, now it's like why is my mustache slanted? There we go. Yes. No, get off. Let me move it. No, I fucking locked it in place. It's badly put on. No, don't pinch me, Casey. Don't pinch me. I like start straight. What the fuck? Now I'm being grabbed. Why did it go from pinch to grab? Who is this? Why can't it do both at the same time? That's really weird. It should be able to. There's no reason that it can't. Not the tash? What, you guys don't like the tash? This feels like a really long chest grab. What's going on here? It's alternating. Yeah, that was... I don't know what happened. Why... Fox, get off of me. Not the tash. Well... I love how badly I placed it. Get your hand off of me. It's at a weird angle. That makes it funnier, though. Maybe I could... Oh, maybe I could get onto Regulus. Maybe I could be... Get your fucking hand off me. There we go. Maybe I could get onto Regulus and I could like learn how to do like a good Mexican accent. Regulus Ol is Mexican. So, well, he's a Mexican wizard. So he could teach me. He could teach me Spanish. The angle's a bit wrong. No, it's perfect. What are you talking about? It's perfect. It's perfect mustache. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a perfectly big and bushy mustache. Awkwardly long, I must say, as an expert. Can we put on the other peck? I had considered that. The only issue is that like my sword is in the way and it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit like awkwardly placed. Also, my hair is also in the way. I forgot I had those eyes. The excited eyes. This mustache is so done. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Una cerveza, por favor. I literally no difference between me and like a Spanish person. Good night, Casey. I want to touch the sword. You don't get to touch my sword. It's my sword. Haru! I was holding on the... No. Wait, no. No, now you're grabbing me and poking me. Get off of me. That was good, actually. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Haru. What the fuck? Grab the chest. Grab it again. We stalled long enough for Haru. I did stall a little bit because I was like, Haru, if Haru learned that she missed stream and she missed chest. Hey, mami, you want to hold my hand, eh? Hey, mama, you hold my hand, ah. Oh, I didn't know you want to hold hands like that, ah. Fine. But it's gonna cost you, you know. It's going to cost you to hold hands with me. I went from Spanish to like Russian. It's going to cost a lot of money to hold hands with me. I sound like I am Nico Bellic. Nico Bellic from GTA 4. Italian. Oh, mamma mia, you want to hold hands with me? Fine. You sound Italian. I can be Italian. With this mustache, I am Italian. I was saying Spanish, Mexican earlier. No, I am Italian. You guys can't see it right now because I don't have the hand trackings. But I am gesticulating with those hands as the Italians do. There's a really lovely Italian place. We should go sometime. We get lovely mozzarella. We get lovely rossetto. I, for one, am a fan of the spaghetti. Mustache redeem. Mustache redeem and it's Italian Ruadh. Would you guys like an Italian Ruadh? It's like 1 million. What other... I never mess around with these things. I never mess around with the items. What other things can I do? Oh, I can... Wait. I can be like a... I can have like a cap. Wait. Wait, no, it's... That doesn't look good. I don't like that. I thought it was like a baseball cap. No. Cook me the pasta. God, if Magino saw this, he would kill me. If Magino saw this, he'd kill me. He'd be like, I am Italian racism. Where's I need something. I'm trying to see what else is here that I can do. Oh, there's... Oh, wait. What am I doing to myself? How do I flip it? Why is your stash jumping? Because it's on my mount, Haru. I put it poorly on my mount and it's frozen there. And now it moves with my mount. It's slanted. Ruadh, Italian. Is that a cat or ear dog? It's whatever you want it to be, baby. What is this mustache doing to me? How can I flip? I can flip. Excellent. Excellent. My crown is getting in the way. There we go. There you go. here's a very poor dog with mustache. I like it so much better that way. No. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't like it better this way. That is ridiculous. You do not like it better with dog ears and mustache. I do not believe that. One antler, one cat ear. Oh, maybe. What if I did that? Yeah. What if I had like, yeah, my, like one ear is like poking up and the other is, I guess you should have it like here. Like here? Kind of like here. So it's like coming up through the hair. I'm at 69 stream streak, Unk. Congrats on the funny number. Do you see how much better that is than the other 60 number? There's a clip on the Discord. Uh-oh. No, no, not the wolf clip. Not the roof. Someone else got a clip of him. Haru, I don't know if you saw it during D&D last Sunday, but I kept rolling 6. I think for like 3 rolls in a row, I rolled 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7 for my damage dice. Are you going to set? Oh my god, it's gonna be. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot. I forgot that that's a day that can happen. Am I gonna have to punch the children? Am I gonna be walking down the street and there's gonna be children being like 6, 7, 6, 7? I have to punt them. Do I have to like drop kick the children to make them shut up? Where's I have an image for this. I have an image for this. This is what I'm gonna have to do to them. Wait, no, hang on. Where did I post it? Also, by the way, Haru, I showed my D&D friends the art you made. And Aaron, the guy who plays Aaron Sells, said Twink Ruadh feels spiritually correct, and 2 of them said Truth Nuke. Girl got 1 dog ear and a dream. I'm gonna draw Ruadh and Wolfie doing something spicy. Haru already drew me and my D&D character doing something spicy. You don't think people do 6, 7 anymore? Is it over? Is it over? Is Haru old now? Is Haru old because she finds it funny? Child punting series. Oh, I can't believe it. I hope so. I hope so I can laugh at Haru and be like, old woman, you're out of touch. You're out of touch. You're not hip anymore. You're going to start complaining about your hip. Wait, hang on. Where's that image? Lookism kicking children. There's a very particular image I want. There it is. Some of you may know it. It's one of the best images. Where's my OBS? Where's my OBS? There it is. It's this image. That's like the bully from the beginning of Lookism. Harry, you already drew that. You're out. You're out of... No, wait, hang on. You're out of touch. I'm out of time. But I'm out of my head when you're not around. That wasn't right at the end. You're out of touch. I'm out of time. But I'm out of my head when you're not around. I know a screenshot of Batman punting a child. As he should. As he should. That shit never ended. Ooh, why are the other kids watching? Because if I remember correctly, I believe all those children had been like mind controlled to attack the like main characters, and they were all trying to not hurt the children because they're like good moral people, like Daniel and all them. And then they were like, we can't win this. There's too many of them. There's too many like toddlers. And I don't want to hit the toddlers. And then fucking whatever his name was came along and was like, you know, just punted the first one. Bro, all I want to see is Daniel's dad. I read up to like chapter like 350 or something. I love how by like chapter 100, the whole like lookism aspect has completely disappeared, and it's just what if cool fights? What if silly cool fights? Draw it again, Haru. No, don't draw it again, Haru. I've been reading. What is with this fucking outfit? I'm sorry, everyone who wants this to be ASMR, by the way. Do you guys think the people who are like asleep right now, who are like fell asleep to Kaz's lovely ASMR, are like being rudely awakened, or like are having the strangest dream right now about an Irish Italian man? You've been reading Buff Bottom Yowies and it's fueling my head. Well, at least I'd be strong next time you draw something. Maybe I should make a dog ear acid for Ruadh. That would be cute. The mustache is so stupid. I'm sorry, this mustache is so dumb. I love how badly positioned I've done it. All I want to see... Oh, wait. Pretty tops and buff beefy. I see you're a human of culture as well. Why do I attract to this fan base? Why do I attract all the Fujos? All of them. I need to attract more of them. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bit of waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. When you pull up tough and you notice that buffed butt was stuffed deep in the jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I want to get with you and take your picture. My homeboys tried to warn me, but that butt you got me so horny. Rumple smooth skin. You told me that butt was stuffed. Well, oh wait, no, I used to know this off by heart. So use me, cause you ain't that average groupie. The hell with romancing, she's stuffed. Something got me going like a turbo jet. I'm tired of magazines. Seeing flat putts on that thing. I can't remember the rest. Ruadh attracts the gays. I think I do as well, yes. Hello, Kikurin. 133, welcome in. How are you? It's nice to meet you. This is not my normal model, by the way. I'm not a cat boy. I'm not a dog boy. I don't usually have a mustache. Happy Pride Month, Hose Haru. I said earlier that Pride Month was cancelled, by the way. I cancelled it. It's not allowed. They were saying weird. They were being very strange. They were being very down bad earlier. Fox and Wolfie. And I declared that it's clearly because of this. I decided it's not happening. It's not allowed. It's cancelled. You're not a Fuji. You're not only a Fujo. You're an enjoyer of all arts. I see. You're a Fudanshi. You're bottom hair, she says. No, I'm not. My other brothers can't deny. I'm not a cat boy. I'm going to press the button. No, wait. Don't press the button. Don't press the button. Do not press the button. Please, I beg you. Don't. If you press the button, you no longer get mustache Ruadh, though. You fucker. God damn it. fucking making me a goddamn fucking cat. How the fuck do I even spell Viato Tube? Keep them. No, don't keep mustache Rua pressing. He pressed the button though. I gotta go find my. Oh, it's. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's old Rua. Oh my god. Look at him. Oh, look at that. We love him. We love old Rua. Do you guys even remember? How many of you guys even remember him? You have to do the streamer stuff now. Ugh. Old Ua. Get the grey Ua. Wait, do I have the grey Ua enabled? I don't have the grey Ua enabled right now, but hang on. We'll become a cat. I'll move over here. I'll move over here for the moment. Where's my Viato tube so I can move this thing? Meow. No mustache. I'm sorry. What about a redeem for old Rua? Do you guys want to see what old Rua looks like? Are you sure you want to see that? Hang on. Where's old Rua? Twitch. Live 2D, no fan art, dance. Was this the one I used to use? Yeah, this is the one I used to use. This was the OG Rua. This was the first Rua before anything else. Remember to spit out grape seeds, please. You're gonna get diarrhea. Huh? Hey, Haru, is that why you've been so sick? Nya? Sorry, I remember now, Legend. I have to go nya, because I'm now a cat. Nya. Nya. These nuts. Hello, sleepy. Grey Ua. Nya. Girl, me hummy hurts. I'm crying. Oh, you deserve it, probably. I love when people show their own models. Yeah, look, it's old Ua. Got him. I do like a good D's nuts joke. Fuck you, itchy. Yeah. But yeah. This was done by Dance Again Art. Yeah. I need to go check out because I want to check his art because you gotta get double. Uh-oh. I don't like what Haru is cooking. Showing himself off like his little action figure. Look, it's me. It's me. And if I click the button on his back, he does like a karate chop. If you pull the arm backwards, it'll like do like a karate chop. Yeah. If you pull the little string on the back, it says a good old Rua catchphrase. What's a Rua, guys? What's a Rua catchphrase? What am I known for saying? I'm gonna bite his calves. I will say Dance did a good. Oh, you're so right, Legend. You're so right. You pull the string and I go, onyo, onyo, onyo. He did a very good job on the calves. Wasn't there? Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure he redrew it once because. No, wasn't there another version? Because I'm pretty sure I specifically had to ask him to bring the skirt a little lower because the first time he drew it, it was a bit too high. Oh yeah. But it was with the other model. No, don't poke me. No, I couldn't get poked back then. Has to be OG Rua. Oh, I know. You pull the string and I go, well, that was another stream with no viewers. Thanks for joining, guys. Bye. No, I don't think I was ever too bad. Slutty ass skirt. So this was the high skirt. This was the high skirt. And then we had to change it. I asked him to change it to something a little bit more modest. Oh my god, look at all of them. Yeah. Mini tunic wearing. Hey, you got here early and kept watching. You had at least one per stream. I did. I did. Hugs for Haru. Because you've been here for so long. High Skirt has a surprise for fan service. That is the fan service. You know, you don't get any more. He got shorter. Short wood. No, no, no. It's just I haven't. No, no. It's not short. But yeah, I did love these models. I remember Dance drew the like new model, the new PNG, because he hated looking at the sketchy Ua. Not because he thought it was like terrible, because this was meant to just be like a sketch of like a possible model, like kind of like the base idea. Yeah. I'm trying to remember to go yeah. I'm trying my best. He's 4'3", chat. No, I am not 4'3". But I wanted to stream so bad. Because I was thinking about like Twitter VTubers. You guys know who I'm talking about. You. No. The VTubers who do spend like 3 years just on Twitter, building massive followings sometimes, and never stream. And I didn't want to do that. I thought it's best to just start streaming straight away. So I kind of took this and I was like, this is me. This is me now. This is what you get. I'm wearing a medium shirt. I'm doing that Twitch style. No, this is not my boy. It's not a boyfriend shirt. I already know what you're suggesting, Legend. Don't you dare. Harry, you missed it earlier. Fua came in and did the chest grab while my hand was up, so we were holding hands. And I told him off for it. I told him off because we were going to get shipped harder. Yeah. I still love that my tail is like all cut up on this because the green of the model is like hidden by the green of Viato Tube. The pretty top and twunk bottom. Why? Can I never like, why do you have to always put me there? You're already getting shipped though. I mean, it looked neat, like stylized. Floating tail flesh. It does look pretty neat though, I will say. It does look neat. Told you that you have bottom energy. I'm gonna have to do like an ASMR stream where I'm just like, I just bring out like all of the freaky shit. I channel my like inner toxic e-boy. I channel my inner Vox. Okay? I channel my Vox. I like bass boost my microphone. And I put on my like deepest voice. I can't do a very deep voice. No, not even like a deep voice. I put on like this kind of voice. Yeah. And I say some weird things. I feel like I'm doing like a Duke Nukem impression. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of gum. Your throat gonna get fucked, bro. The movie trailer voice. Coming this fall, Ruadh is a stapler. Rated PG-13. Sorry, South Park just like got in my mind. I'm here to chew ass and kick bubblegum, and I'm all out of gum. But it's slice of life Quarian X Ruadh. Freaky stream, take a shot home. But like I can't do those. Like I will say those streamers that are able to do that sort of stuff just so easily, I don't. I feel like I'd have to do it for like months before I get used to it, to even attempt that type of stuff. I don't even know what the voice would be. I remember I was like practicing different voices on stream with ASMR, and like 9 times out of 10 you guys were like, no, just talk normally. Don't do anything different, just talk normally. which I guess is okay. But it was also like, yeah, I guess I'm just not suited for the toxic e-boy does stuff. Nya, 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 banana, nya. Because we love your voice. Oh, ain't you a sweetie? Does what stuff? You know, like, like, uh, like pretend to be a psychiatrist, and like that's your model, and then you convince your fans to send you super chats telling them about their day and their struggles. Oh, I'm sorry, that was someone else. Do not fuck the mic, please. Thank you. Also, Harold, I got a new mic stand. Look, I can move the mic without dropping it. I'm too broke for super chats. Yeah, I gotta start like hunting for whales is what I gotta start doing. Look, you know what I mean. You can hear me moving the mic. No more dropping, you guys. It's not a comeback. It kind of has like a weird look about it now, though. There is a bit of white staining. I don't know why, from where it was pressed in. I guess it's just like the blue being eroded away. But what if I did do a stream where I really acted like that though? I dropped my voice. No, I sound like I'm like choking. I need to wake up after a night out with my voice like really fucked. No, I'm gonna have to. You know what? I'm gonna go to the most toxic e-boy that I know, Fua, and ask him how to do it. Because we all know Fua is a toxic e-boy. Apathetic Ruadh ASMR. Yeah. Oh, what? You want to draw me? Go right ahead. I don't mind. I like swish my pitch black hair from when I dyed it. Toxic as bubblegum flavored cotton candy. I would ask if you're possessed and report you to Twitch because I think you are hacked. No, it's an AI of me. I fed the AI my voice and I told it to be like really toxic and like hot. Yeah. It has to be toxic and hot. You can't say that. You can't use the hard or Haru. This is that's my word. I've always been an AI actually. I've been an AI all this time. Specifically designed to be silly. How do I have 23 viewers right now? I'm fucking talking nonsense. Why would anyone watch this? Other than like a few of you freaks. Test the waters with a short using the apathetic emo voice. What voice is that though? I don't know how to do that voice. Is it like this? Like this? Like I'm just like I just sound like I'm so done with life, you know? Fine. I guess. Maybe that's how you do it. Yeah. Hello, me beloved. It's nice to see you. I'll never smoke. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should be like the guy who did that song. Not Matilda? No. Oh, what was it called again? He was a singer who smoked so much, just smoked a shitload and drank a shitload that his voice was like destroyed. Can you say hello, princess? Like one of those incels? Hello, princess. Hello, princess. Ew, ew, ew. That makes me feel icky. It sounds like a lot of singers. No, but he had a very specific voice. Kick your feet, motherfucker. What do you think my tail, that's my tail. That tail represents my feet. I'm like kicking my feet. Good to see you too. Been a while since last see you reading. I was reading earlier, like an hour and a half ago or something, or an hour ago. Then that got stopped. I respect a man that laughs at these nuts. Well, you got me. If it's good, it can get me. We like it when you ramble. Thank you. Have you? Hello, princess. Have you heard of Brian Boru? No, that's that's terrible. Is this the last boss in Silent Hill? I feel like that's a reference to something that I don't know. Goodbye, Kitty Ua. I'm sorry, Legend. I wanna... El Rua is back. El Rua. I like how it looks like the mustache is always gonna fall off. Thank you for the head pat. I clipped that. No, don't clip that. Don't. That's terrible. You shouldn't clip those type of things. El Rua, which is Spanish for the Rua. El Rua with one cat, dog ear. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was going for, but it kind of looked weird with my antler. I wish I could roll my oars better. I'm not very good at rolling my oars. I'm not like Daya. Daya can't whistle, though. Daya can roll his oars really well, but he can't whistle. He could. He tried to whistle once. He kind of got it. You can't roll your oars either. If I ever go to a goddamn fucking convention and you're there, I'm punching you in the stomach. I'm getting like a full force hook to the stomach. Fucking starting from the legs, driving it in. I can't whistle for shit. You can try to purr for the hard oars. Wait, hang on. Maybe I can throat sing instead. No, I have to do... Wait, hang on. I have to practice. It's hard to hear. I don't know if the mic picks it up, but there's a little bit of overtone in there. It's not proper throat singing, but there is like an overtone sound. Oh no, I can't get it. I'm just being an idiot. Zombie in Plants vs Zombies. You sound like a beard trimmer. Vibrua. Vibrua. Guys, I've partnered with Adam and Eve, introducing the new product, the Vibrua. My very first stream, my very first sponsored stream. I used to imitate purrs by rolling the oar as long as I had air left in your lungs. Oh, that's neat. I know, like, I remember I've watched a man sleep with like a bunch of cheetahs before. He was like a I guess rescued them or something, or like at least like the guy who looks after them in the zoo. They just lie down and they were just purring all the time, like the whole time, and it sounded like the best thing ever. I'm surprised I only got like Haru laughing at that Vibrua Adam and Eve joke. I gotta get this mustache off me. It's fucking corrupting me. Get it off. How do I get rid of these? How do I get rid of this? No, how do I do this? How do I get it off? No, don't poke me. I'm trying to get the mustache off and you're attacking me. I think you kill the others. Oh yeah, remove all items from scene. Aw, thank you for the face hold. Thank you. No, wait. Yeah, okay, so the chest grab is really weird. It seems to override other things for some reason. You go from and then it stays there. Wait. No, I'm moving it. And then it stays there. It's like a way of permanently chest grabbing me. Gropes your chesticles. No, get off. No, I'm putting you in the bin. There we go. So I intended to end stream like an hour ago and then this happened. Meanie. No, you got more than you paid for. It's only like meant to be 10 seconds. But it is now like 11:45, and I do need to be in bed kind of soonish because I have to be up in like 7 hours. It's very lame. The asylum talk went down a hand just a little. Okay. I will send you guys off. At this stage, I feel like I can justify sending you guys off to something that is not ASMR. I think if you're still like sleeping, if you're still sitting here like, oh well, the ASMR will start soon. Too bad, buddy. You need the white room outfit. No. Thank you for stream, Elra. Grassy ass. Haru, you're welcome. You're welcome, grassy ass. I hope there was someone Spanish here. I hope there was a Spanish speaker here to fucking like freak out over what I just said. I'm not used to shaved now. I'm not used to. It does look like my face looks a little like bare now, doesn't it? It's like when I use these eyes and I go back to. It's. Oh, I'm so sorry. I laughed really loud. If you were sleeping from ASMR, you're not anymore, buddy. Too bad. Rude awakening. Hola, hola. I wasn't sure how you meant that. Both ways, no. It's like when I have these eyes on for a long time. When I go back to my normal eyes, my face feels really empty. Watch. I love these eyes, by the way. They're the best. They're like the best things. Although they make my frog blinking even more obvious. But watch. Doesn't my face look weird now? Doesn't my face look weird? This looks more normal now. It's like half my eyes are missing. Can I suggest a place to raid as a joke? No, I like the art style, so it's normal to me. Ah, that's fair. If you have someone you'd like me to raid, I was going to see who's around. We could raid into Ruadh is doing some reading, I think. Yeah, no, that guy sucks though. That guy is like terrible. He never does anything. He never like tries. He wastes so much time. He always says he's gonna do like a karaoke stream and he never does it. He never does any shorts. He never does any like other content. He did like one cover song that was like okay, and then he never did anything else. He's very lazy. Well, yeah, pity raid your kitchen. No, no, they're my snacks. Gonna raid your bathroom and destroy your toilet. What the fuck, Aru? We are going to raid into. I kind of want to raid in. Actually, never mind. You don't have a bidet. Thank you for the stream, Irish gentleman. Thank you. We're gonna raid into who's. Oh my god, this guy is a Himitsu Haruki. He's doing singing and chill. Oh, he is. Okay, you guys are gonna like his voice. He's got that like boy band voice. It's very nice. He just said you guys are Filipinos. You probably sound better than I do. Who knows? But thank you, Haru, for doing the... We're rating Haru. We are rating Haru. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. It's always fun. I was feeling a little like low energy, but then it picked up again. But he has a you guys will see his model in a moment. It's quite neat. It's quite a neat model. I like it. Pipinoi. He's actually like, he has kind of a nice twang to his voice. Energy from the freaky. But yeah,